Hi guys, it's Litke. Today I'm going to give you some tips and share some techniques I used to use myself in order to memorize dance steps. Now, when you're learning the steps during the class, try to learn them separately and then think of connections between them. If you still struggle, maybe ask your teacher to give you names of those steps. So let's say we're learning cha-cha-cha and we're learning basic movement. Just memorize that basic movement starts, let's say, with your left foot forwards, and then you carry on with right back. Then you're gonna learn next figure. Just put names to it. Now, next thing that I would suggest to do is to really give your best to remember the routine during the class, okay? So once you learn the steps, put them together just in that particular moment that you know it all. Then stay after the class and do it by yourself. If you have any doubts, then ask your teacher for explanation. It's absolutely imperative that you know the steps straight after the class. Next tip, really important. Make notes or film yourself. Either way, something that you can go back to, have a look at, and then you're absolutely certain what the steps were like. In regards to making notes, they might not mean anything to anyone else but you. People learn differently, so you can maybe just write, right foot forwards, left to the side, or even draw things. That's absolutely fine. Also remember that most of the steps have actually professional names from a dancing syllabus. So after doing your notes, you actually could ask your teacher to give you proper names. So then you would start associating the real names with, whatever you wrote down, whatever your notes are, which no one else would understand. Nowadays, all the phones have really good cameras, so it's absolutely fine to ask someone to film you after the class. Or you can even ask your teacher to dance with you when someone else is filming, so you have a video of the steps exactly how they should be. The following day, get up in your office if you're not shy, or at home, and go through the steps again. Practice will make all the difference. Once you do it a few times, your muscle memory will start remembering the movement. Now, it's just a question of remembering maybe the first few steps. What I used to do, let's say I was learning foxtrot, and my very first step was with the right foot. So I imagine foxtrot. If I was writing the word foxtrot, I would write it with my right hand. Then it means I'm gonna start with my right foot. So just make associations, that really helps. Then the next step I would suggest is to go through the steps on daily basis for 3-4 days, a few times a day. It will really help you to memorize those steps really well. Before the following class, try to do it with music. Very often we learn steps quite slowly, which is a natural way of learning it. And then we'll try to speed it up to music. So once you memorize the steps, put the music on and try to do it with the speed of a certain dance. One more technique I would like to share with you is something I used to do myself. This is one of not many techniques that I know of that will help you to memorize the steps without actually doing them physically. After the class, on the way home, on the tube, train, or even walking, I would visualize myself doing the steps. That really helped me to kind of get my head around it, because once you put it here, your body will do it. Well, I hope it was helpful and you will be able to use some of those tips and techniques in your dancing life. Thank you very much for now. Remember to subscribe if you haven't done it yet. And for now, bye bye!